And there it is, folks, the starting lineups for this afternoon's contest, live from the castle, a top 20 showdown as the number 2 Knights, 20-1 on the year, take on the number 20 Union County Owls, 16-3. The Owls bringing in an 11-game winning streak. Sure to be a good one. Aren't you glad you tuned in with us? Aaron Thomas in the broadcast booth bringing you all the action once again. Final matchup of the month, for the Knights. One more game in January, and then it's 6 games in February as the final tune-up towards madness time. And here we are at center tip, ready to get things started. And the number 2 Knights looking to play spoiler to a team on an 11-game winning streak. The Owls and the Knights, top 20 showdown on this conference championship weekend. All the NFL fans getting the early sports fix on this Saturday. Good take, no make, and there's an early charge. Put one on the board in the first 30 seconds for Ney. Saw Ney come out on the wrong side of that same play a few times in last week's matchup. Got in some early foul trouble, stuck with it. This time, good defense. Good defense on the other side, making it difficult for the Knights. Almost forcing the turnover, but Bianca Glover gets 2 mitts on the loose ball and puts in 2 points. The lid's off the cookie jar early for the Knights. First trip down. 1 minute in. Owls looking for their first basket. Kick out. And another one! 2 on the board for Ney. 2 charges. And the bench is getting into it early here. Opportunity to make it a run. Great defense to start for the Knights. No shots registered for the Owls yet in this game. And the foul before the shot will be an inbound. Inbound and a fresh shot clock. Faith needs only 1 second. It is indeed a run, 4 straight for the Knights, and all good things must come to an end. As the run of stellar defense comes to an end after the whistle. Always another chance. 24 on the shot clock here for the Owls. Take, split, and the bank is closed early here on Saturday so far. Gray, Nay in the corner, it's long. One and done offensively. Oh, what a pass, and what a finish through the contact. Young, Anasia Young, on the receiving end of the over-the-shoulder pass. Lids finally off the cookie jar, almost 3 minutes into the first quarter. Owls need some defense to get even. Glover fighting through. 1, 2 is the magic number as Blackistone. The second one onto the offensive boards. 4 points for her early, and it's going the other way again. 3 matches the number on the jersey. My goodness. And the hustle on display early on both sides. Getting the defense with 3 early charges, and then 2 opportunities on the offensive glass. That doesn't come easy. That's all effort. Gray looking for the first 3 and finding it with ease. It's another run here for the Knights. 5 in a row. Oh, pickpocket. Welcome to Baltimore. Crab cakes in defense. Make it 7 in a row. 11-2. And the run comes to an end. Smooth shooting, great passing, working the ball around. One more. We'll take 3. Calm the crowd. And this announcer, oh, I'll get right back up out of my seat. Faith Blackistone, another take and make. Been the bus driver so many times for the offense early this season. Faith Blackistone, sophomore guard. 18 games started, 20 points averaged on the season. Coming into this contest and a timeout on the floor. We'll take 1 too. Just over 6 minutes left in the first quarter. 13-4 Knights in an early groove. And that is something we haven't seen very much of this season. And we're back here as the two teams get ready to come back onto the court. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in this first quarter. And what a start to the game, mirroring the start to the season the Knights had. 15-0 in the year 2022, but then that calendar year flipped. 2023 came around and the Knights suffered their first defeat in the regular season in, oh my goodness, how many years? Pre-COVID. Remember the undefeated regular season and the trip to the Final Four last year. Well, that dream of a repeat undefeated regular season came to an end in January. That was then, this is now. Cassandra Hawthorne is checked into the game at the break. After the break, excuse me. The other sophomore on the team. Oh, good passing. Blackistone early. Or excuse me, I meant to say easy bunny. Just came up short. Working it around, finding the open space in the corner. And a hand on the biscuit, but couldn't secure it. 14 on the shot clock. Owls looking to scratch and claw. Not a lot of movement away from the ball. Got to get a shot off. And that is a great shot at the buzzer. Way to play with poise, excuse me. Ellis with the three. And there's the three on the other end with some more effort. Oh, big play on the collision. Gray, take, and the bank is closed again on the other side. Knights first to the ball on the boards again, though. Another possession, and Hammond finishes in the corner. 18-7, and the press forcing a couple turnovers here. Blackistone and one opportunity. And that's what, 3-4 offensive possessions in a row for the Owls, ending with a turnover. Fast break coming at you quick. Successful so far, 27, just over 4 minutes left. The Knights are running here in this first quarter. On the boards, on the courts, and on the big board. And it's a fight down low for the ball. Jump ball is the whistle. Possession arrows pointed in that direction, so it'll stay here. Fresh shot clock to work with, though. What will the Owls do with it? Need some offense. Obviously, it's got to start with some defense if they want to make a run here in the late stages of the first quarter. They need to stop the bleeding on the other end, but they need to make the most of the chances they get. Open jump shot there, couldn't hit. Hammond, three, above the break, no good. Blackistone came in like a rocket. Trying to finish, couldn't. Whistle. Staying here. Gray, 1, 2, and 3 at the line, maybe. Take and make. Tyler Gray missed a couple games earlier this year. And since being inserted back into the starting lineup has been a huge spark plug for this team. No one on that side is going to say it, but that loss, I'm pretty sure, happened when Gray was out. That's not because of that. It's a team game. But Gray, certainly, big spark plug for this team since coming back. As we see once again there. And an official invite to the block party. No, says the ref. So good job by Gray getting the steal and then playing tricky. Little Harden ball. Playing for the foul. What a run the Knights are on right now. It was 11-4. Blink and you missed it. It's 24-7. And it's that kind of first quarter. I mean, if this was a video game, this is the kind of first quarter where you just restart the game. Owls got to play through. Hammond. Oh, one hand. Again. Gray this time. Two looks at it. Came up empty each time. Owls only needed one. Finally put a stop to that run. Can they find some success on the other end? Knights playing in the half court for the first time in what seems like forever. Black as Stone, step back, one and done. That's a win for the Owls any way you draw it up. Oh, good take. Need a couple more passes. The three, just long, but an offensive board keeps it alive. Hook shot. We'll all forget about that one. Chance to cut into the lead. The Owls got two looks at him. Hawthorne. It's another empty trip for the Knights. Owls in transition. Great closeout from the sophomore. Looked like it was going to be easy, and then it wasn't. Faith Black as Stone hanging up there amongst the trees and finishing with one hand. Style points counted for anything. That'd be three. That's what the Owls had in mind. Three, that is. Oh, baseline. Oh, what a move! $20 move, 10-cent finish. We'll work on that later. Oh, but the defense on the other side. Couple of really nice passes, and that's the kind of miss where everyone out there feels robbed. You had two Owls players make really smart heads-up plays to find the extra to make the extra pass, find the open player. You get the open three, just can't hit. 10 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Faith wants it again, and no call this time. Owls again. They found the rhythm defensively. Can they find it offensively? No, they can't. And that's a live ball. Had an Owls player over there turned around like it was Barry Sanders. Tough break, but the Owls have found a way to stop the bleeding. For how long? A little longer after that miss. And after a nightmare start to the quarter, the Owls find a glimmer of hope as they put together a really strong defensive run to close out the final 2 minutes and change of the first 10. 26-9 is the score on the big board. What will be the score when we go into halftime? You're going to have to stick around with us and find out. Top 20 showdown. Looking little much like a beatdown right now, but a lot of time left in this one. And we are back, ready to start the second quarter. Some substitutions checking into the game for the first time today for the Knights. Heather Middleton. Jakira Lancaster is also checked in as well to join Gray and the sophomore duo of Nay Stanton and Cassandra Hawthorne. And the defensive run continues here for the Owls. Got to find some offense now. Three. Good. And the Owls start things on the right foot. Good physical play in the half court right now, offensively and defensively. Hard screens, quick trigger from Middleton, Nay. It's a rugby match. Jump ball, possession arrow should be pointed. I was going to say it should be pointed in the other direction because the Owls got the last one. But hey, what do I know? And I mean that sincerely. Oh, just out of the fingertips. Just a bit outside. Tough break. Right idea trying to pass through. A little light press the Knights had there as Hawthorne picked it up at half court. Hawthorne. Drive, Middleton. Great defensive set once again for the Owls. The Knights struggling in the half court. Nay working hard, but it's one and done as it's a fight for the board. And it's another jump ball. This time the possession arrow is favored for the Knights. Looking for help on the boards. The coaching staff going to the 6-foot Pacheco. But there's going to be a timeout in between. Almost 2 minutes into this second quarter. And we have seen only one basket. A three-pointer for the Owls. That moved it from 26-9 to 26-12. The Owls finished the first quarter on a tremendous defensive run. Well, they're starting the second quarter right where they left off. We have this little break in the action. We would like to thank all of you at home for joining us on this Saturday and all season long. What a season it's been already. 20-1, chance to move it to 21-1. And a chance to do so much more. January is the month where the dream for the undefeated regular season ended for this squad. But February could be the month that starts the push towards a return trip to the Final Four. And the big goal is obviously the national championship. You want to win the national championship, you got to get to the Final Four first. Captain Obvious statement of the broadcast. 10 on the shot clock. Gray has time, but not a lot. Oh, nice move, denying the pick. Lancaster for three, rolls all the way around the rim. And the Knights finally get the lid off the cookie jar in the second quarter. Owls. That's late. Contact certainly made. Owls lose it, get it back themselves. 12 on the shot clock. Oh, nice pass. One more in the corner. And this is a cruel game sometimes. You can't draw it up any better than that. Beautiful basketball, just can't hit the shot in the corner. Knights, chance to make it a run. Gray with the runner. Good look at it, couldn't finish. In transition, a great job of making it difficult, running the boards. I should say running the floor, hitting the boards. Middleton coming down, trying to make it tough on the other end. Pacheco hitting the boards, bringing down the tough rebound. And these offenses have gone cold here. And that's a good sign if you're an Owls fan. Now, granted, you need to find your offense before the Knights do, but as long as the Knights aren't scoring, you're happy. That'll keep your comeback hopes alive. Nay, quick trigger. (31-12), Knights doing a little scoring. Owls not doing any scoring of their own. Right idea. The bank remains closed on this Saturday. Faith Blackistone. Oh, lost it but got it back. Saved it for a second. And Nay just went to work. 5 straight for the sophomore. That was beautiful basketball on both sides. Moving the ball around, finding the shooter in the corner, but the rotation defensively just as good! Oh my! 8 in a row! She stares down Coach Cini afterwards. Nia Malate with a big 3 to silence the crowd. Blackistone, no call, gets the miss, misses again, and a jump ball. Good defense. You love the effort from Blackistone continuing to hit the offensive boards, but the Owls defense not giving up on that ball. And I know everyone was upset that wasn't a foul call, but I could see clear from my vantage point, hand on that ball. Sure, maybe on some arm too, but hey, Knights have gotten away with a few too, I'm sure, on the other end. Things are heating up here in this second quarter. Tell me if you saw this one coming. After the run the Knights went on in the first quarter, looked like maybe they were gonna flex some demons in this final matchup of January. Top 20 showdown starting to live up to the hype here. Defense. I don't know if it still wins championships like it once did, but it makes for great ball games, that's for sure. A little bit of confusion, but we're all settled here, and the Owls playing with it in the half court. 20 on the shot clock. Trying to thread the needle with that pass, and it was a sea of hands. Too many of them wearing white jerseys. Walker, quick trigger. And it will be a three foul shots for Kiki Walker. No, they're saying it's on the floor. So Kiki Walker doesn't get that birthday gift after all. Lost it. Unforced error. And a look on Coach Cini's face says it all. .20 on the shot clock, Owls. Good pass. And again, we've seen that a few times here. Get the ball inside, kick it right back out to the corners, and they found open shooters in the corner. Just have not been able to finish. And Glover will check back in. Coach Cini, I'm sure, loving what he's seeing from Pacheco in terms of hitting the boards. I would have liked to see that pass out a little sooner. That was a potential turnover that turned into a little bit of a gift after the whistle. What will the Knights do with the gift? Nay. 8 in the quarter already. Bully ball, and she comes up on the other side of the charge this time. Three times she was able to draw a charge in the first quarter. This time she gets the foul, Nay Staton does. Rebound there, long pass, Marino style. Walk into one. Nay Staton is feeling it. 11 in the quarter and a heat check 3. Sophomore night came early, trying to get those 3 points right back. Won't get 3, but they'll settle with 2 the way it had been going. Too many missed opportunities, and they're open shots. The Owls running into a cold streak at the wrong time and stripped on the way up. Owls running. Drive baseline. And, unforgiving the rim was that time. And so is the triple team down low. A wall of white jerseys. 39-17, 2 minutes left in the second quarter. That's all that separates these two teams from halftime. And Blackistone looking forward to halftime. Look to find the groove again. Glover. Look to find the groove. And one opportunity. First big opportunity for starting center, who saw Pacheco come in about halfway through that first quarter and then go on a run with everyone else on the squad. And every coach will tell you, you don't mess with the hot hand. Just by circumstance, Glover found a spot on the bench a little longer than probably anticipated. Making the most of the opportunity here now. Owls need to make the most of their opportunities really from here on out. Long three. Maybe found a piece of the rim. Yeah, let's go with that. Tyler Gray, 90 on the clock, and Coach Cini wants to see his squad slow it down. Nay. If you didn't think she was shooting that, you haven't been watching the same game I have. Heat check finally came to a close that time. You get one. Nay Stanton found herself on a episode of When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong that time. You got to do it. And Hammond put $1 in the charge jar. First time we've seen one in a while. Well, they all count the same, and it's a change of possession. Every change of possession that doesn't end with points scored for the Owls really feels like a backbreaker. Even in the early stages, still in the early stages of this game. Knights have found their groove once again here. Took a while in this second quarter, but they've come alive. Thanks in large part to the 11 points in the quarter from Nay Stanton. And Nay, it was a meeting of the minds at the rim that a whistle brought an end to. Earned that trip to the line. Maisha Ellis. With a good take. 0 for 1 to start on this trip to the line. Knights will have no shot clock to work with. They can hold for the final shot if they want. 1 for 2. 2 hands up. Coach Cini wants to see what his point guard does. Final shot here. Buzzer beater, maybe, potentially. And a whistle, 4.5. Owls will have a chance. That is after Tyler Gray's trip to the line. 41-18. Make it 42. Ashley Dickey doing a little coaching from the bench. No fouls. Only 4 seconds left. Good piece of advice. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And now the Knights will have a chance. 1 second. Are you feeling lucky? Oh my goodness! If anybody was feeling lucky, it was her. 14 in the quarter, Nay Staton. That's going to end up on somebody's highlight reel. My goodness, what a game. And we are back ready to start the second half. Knights will start out with possession in this third quarter, and they will also start this third quarter with a sizable lead. 46-18 is the score we are starting with. What will be the score that we end with? That's what's on everybody's mind. It's a top 20 showdown here on this Saturday from the Castle, and it's also a showdown between two teams with a lot on the line right now. The Owls have an 11-game winning streak on the line, and the Knights have the rest of the season on the line, really. Coming off a loss earlier in January. Trying to put their best foot forward as this is the final matchup of the year for them in this month. February comes around, 6 games for them, and then it's madness time. This team trying to find the groove, find what it takes on and off the court, put it together, make a return trip to the Final Four. Offense starting out slow here in the third quarter. Love to see the effort on both sides. You got 3 players down on the floor, 2 of them wearing white jerseys. No hesitation to get down on the ground for that ball. Owls still with it, but only for a moment. Glover pushing it up to Blackistone, who hangs up there. Fights through the first wave and finishes at the 10. Finally gets the lid off the cookie jar in this second half. Had it, lost it, and it'll Zebra Stripes will talk about it. It'll stay here. Big house on deck here from the Castle. Fans loving the Knights. Owls not loving that. More of what we saw in the second quarter. Open 3. Hitting iron. Score remains where it is. Oh, big move down low from Glover. Fighting for the position. Catch, and then so quick with the move. That is great post offense. Glover calling out the pick on the defensive side. Playing with some swagger. Shooter open. Owls living with the 3. Fight for it. And possession arrow. Should keep it here, and indeed it will. Yeah, Glover and Blackistone both going for that offensive board. Almost 3 minutes into the third quarter. It's nothing but 3s on the board. Third quarter, 3 minutes in, 30-point lead, 50-20. Knights. Glover, oh, put it down and lost it. And it's a scrum. Owls win it for now. And that is what you get for hustling back. Gray couldn't get a hand on that ball, but played the role of footsteps. The Owls were quick to get that ball up and out of their hands, knowing that the defense was right behind them, crashing, making it difficult. The illusion of the play almost as good as the play itself. Oh, there we see the hesitation from three. Oh, big offensive board. Owls, chance to do it again. Nice crossover, better interception. Tyler Gray, nay Stanton. All good things must come to an end, nay. Oh, the spin! I don't know if Nay got a piece of that or if it just came up empty on the take, I should say. There was no make. Not at least initially. No make there either. It's all smiles out there for one side. Owls three in the corner, and finally one goes down for him. Hammond wants to get it right back and does. Trading three-pointers. Except they say the Owls wasn't a three. Had a foot on the line, apparently. 5 minutes into the quarter. Oh, nice spin. What a dish! But the offensive whistle. Oh, man, what could have been? And it was perfect until it wasn't. That's how you draw it up. Another charge. I think that's 5 in the game. And Faith shuffled the feet. Owls working in the half court. Finding down low. Nay crashing the party, though, at the last second. Now the Knights in transition. Now the Knights getting an earful from Coach Saney as Cassandra Hawthorne checks into the game. It's a sophomore for sophomore sub. (55-24) score on the big board. Owls looking to find a comeback trail. Got to start by finding the basket. Came up empty that time. Foul occurred before the shot. Knock knees there. Surprised Tyler Gray didn't come up on the wrong side of that. Fresh shot clock after the inbound. And all over the shoulder that time. Heather Middleton and Kiki Walker check into the game for the Knights. Three in the corner. Offensive rebound, another three. Oh, nice move. And the bank is open. Finally in this third quarter. Make an exception on this Saturday. (57-26), couple of handoffs. How about one more? Hawthorne, 10 on the shot clock, taking it all the way. The bank stays open on the other end. Oh, what a save. Great effort on both sides. An initial save on that possession by the Owls to keep the possession alive. Got that open three. And then Pacheco with the dive. All for none, though, as the Owls will have this possession and a fresh shot clock with just over 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. So again, you look up there, it's all threes. 3 minutes left, third quarter, 33-point lead. Pacheco maybe got a piece of it. Knights in transition, going fast. I like to go fast, says Faith Blackistone. Coach Cini says maybe a little too fast. Came up empty, the dish. Pacheco definitely got a piece of that one. An official invite to the block party. And one! I'll take some of my refreshments at the line, Faith Blackistone says. Now it's all twos on the board. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this third quarter. The Knights maybe putting together a run to close out this quarter. Speaking of twos, number 22, Takira Lancaster checks in for the Knights. Good pass again. And we have seen a couple of really nice passes from the Owls over the last 3-4 minutes. That one leading to a foul. Somewhere out there, Rasheed Wallace is screaming, "Ball don't lie." One for two on that trip to the line. Heather Middleton had to use all of the fingertips to catch that one. Possession stays alive after the miss from Pacheco. 12 on the shot clock. Hawthorne, here comes the double. Dribbling away from it. Somebody's open. It's Pacheco. Another offensive rebound. And it ends there. Owls in transition and another trip to the line. So the Owls in an interesting spot here, down big, obviously, 62-27, under 90 to play in this third quarter, but above the bonus here, since foul shots from here on out for them. Could be a chance to cut into that lead with the clock stopped. Got to make them, though. It's another 1-for-2 trip to the line, leaving points on the board. Hawthorne passes out of the light press. Lancaster. Baseline was wide open, maybe a little too open. And so was the opportunity for Pacheco. Caught that loose ball, shuffled the feet. Minute 14. Left on the big board in this third quarter. 62-28. Owls hanging around. So you're saying there's a chance still in this top 20 showdown. Same five still out on the court for the Knights. Middleton, Pacheco, Lancaster, Walker, and the sophomore Cassandra Hawthorne to close it out. What does the Owls 5 have in store for this final 74 seconds of the third quarter? Fumbled the handoff. They had a full shot clock to work with. Now they have less. 5, gotta go. Take. And that didn't restart the shot clock either way. It would have came up on the wrong side for the Owls. And Hawthorne maybe. Oh, I was gonna say maybe a little lucky, as I thought the whistle went against the Owls instead. Cassandra Hawthorne just trying to do a little too much, moving too fast, picking up the charge. Offensive foul goes against the Knights and the Owls. So you're saying there's a chance. Find a way to go cross court. Less than 10 on the shot clock. 3 in the corner, nope. Got to get it up. And shot clock violation. Great rotations defensively there. Good team defense. Forcing the turnover. And the Knights will have a chance to go for the buzzer beater. We saw one that no one here will forget at the close of the second. What does the third have? One more. Kiki. Oh, what a birthday gift. 62-28 is the score at the end of the third quarter. What will be the score at the end of the fourth? You're going to have to stick around with us and find out. Start of the fourth quarter right around the corner. And we are back ready to finish off this final 10 minutes. Owls drove right into the teeth of the defense on the first possession of the fourth quarter. Knights, on the other hand, well, they just threw it right out of bounds. Sloppy first 30 here. 62-28 Owls, for the second time today, closed out a quarter on a strong defensive run, changing the momentum and feel of the game just a little bit. Now we are far from where we were in the second quarter. Hammond saw an opportunity, put two hands on that ball. Give you a chance to touch the peach. Go right for it. It's yours just as much as it is theirs. Hey, Stanton. Quick on the inbounds. 64-28. Working it around. Owls looking to get the lid off the cookie jar in the fourth quarter. Great move. Splitting the defense. Just ran out of bounds at the last second. Frustrating turnover there. And the footsteps making the play once again. Glover for three, and the bench is going crazy. Bianca Glover, the trailer, catching and shooting with no hesitation. 2 minutes in, the Knights are ready to start partying here. And a nice move up, under, and then back up. Fighting for the initial space. Owls putting a temporary stop on the Knights bench party over there, as the vibe is picked up here once again. Everybody having a good time. Thanks in large part to our good friends at Chick-fil-A Nottingham Square, catering the event here at the Castle. Gotta come check out a game sometime this season. February is your final chance. 6 games left. 4 of those games at home. As you see, the 3 from the Owls make it 67-33. So 6 left in the month of February, and that's all she wrote for the regular season for the Knights. Luckily for them and you, the fans, 4 of those 6 games are at home. As Walker sees it roll the other way. Just one of those days for number 1 to start. Three in the corner. Mighty long. Glover again. That one's long as well. One more pass. Oh, wrap around. And a nice move. Pass certainly prettier than the shot that time around. Knocking it down. Another 3. And the Knights are heating up here. 70-35. Looking to push it to 21-1 on the year. Looking to finish off January on a strong note. Hanging up there amongst the trees, finishing for 2. Hawthorne after the catch, one more to Walker in the corner. Good idea, just missed it. Oh, speaking of misses. That was a tough break. Coachable moment, life's full of them. We'll move on. Hawthorne, quick trigger. Gotta love the baseball team. Fan section made up here at CCBC Essex. Always with more than a few baseball players. It's one of the things I love about calling games here at this level. No matter where you go, it's a family affair. Whether it's baseball, showing the hats here at basketball games, or working the sideline at soccer games or lacrosse games. Drive baseline, needs one more pass, won't find it. But oh, I spoke too soon. I was going to say it'll stay here after a little game of hot potato, but A red fingernail touched it last, says Zebra Stripes. Under 5 to play. 70-37, the Knights. Just a few minutes away from putting win number 21 together. Drive baseline, hanging up there. And a late night deposit on this Saturday afternoon. Banks still open. 3. Long. Jump ball. Where's it pointing? Where's it going? Round and round, round and round it goes. Where it stopped, nobody knows. Owls holding on. Fresh shot clock. Picked it up maybe half a second too late. Or too early, I meant. Steal at the half court. And the Owls finish that one. Faith right in, and it's offensive. Heads up defense. It's been a game of runs. We saw Faith Blackistone have a great run in the first half. Nay Stanton, great run in the second. Remember what I said about family affair? We got a kid on the court. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Start 'em young, they say. Floater in the lane, no good. Pacheco with a tough board, but Middleton has it stripped away. Heads up defense there for the Owls. Nothing coming easy in these late minutes. Baseball player instincts took over there for a second. He thought he had himself a souvenir. Tyler Gray picks it up, dishes it off in the corner, and you got to feel for Walker at this point. Keep shooting. You love the quick trigger. Coaching staff, I'm sure, loves it. They know better than anybody. Those shots are eventually going to start falling. Oh, Gray with a nice move. Oh, wow, what a save. Again. The tightrope act leads to 2 points. Just over 2 minutes to play now. 72-43. Pacheco. It may not get easier than that. Timeout taken on the floor. We will take one too. And when we come back, we'll tell you all about the next time you'll be able to check out this Knights team in action. And we are back here ready to play the final 2 minutes and change. And you'll be able to check the Knights in action again next week, Friday, February 3rd at 5 o'clock. The Knights will be kicking off the weekend early with a Friday night hoops session here live from the Castle. What a better way to start off the weekend in between the Super Bowl, or right before the Super Bowl, I should say. Speaking of Super Bowl, who is going to punch their ticket to the big game this Sunday? I know everybody at home's got opinions. All I know is I hope it's not the Philadelphia Eagles. Anybody but them. 74-45, just over 90 seconds left in this fourth quarter. The Owls continuing to play tough down the stretch. Putting the effort on the line on both sides. Knights going for the steal. Owls, the big save. Long three. Hits the end of the iron. Wow. Heads up play. Thought for sure when that pass was launched that was going to be an easy 2 points for the Owls running the floor, but Tyler Gray doing a little running on the other side. Got the mitts on it. It's another turnover. One of those spark plug plays for this Knights team. Middleton with the quick trigger this time. Misses it all. Walker. Oh, my. Good pressure down low from the Owls. And Pacheco with an emphatic invite to the block party. My goodness. Middleton wants the soda all the way from the bottom of the barrel. Deep three. Getting the 3 points right back on the other end, the Owls are. 77-48. Fireworks here in the final minute. Walker, one more. Come on. And the singing will start. You hear it. Another invite to the block party. And that is all she wrote as the clock hits triple zeros. The final score in this one is 77-48. The Owls have their 11-game winning streak snapped here at the Castle as the Knights improve to 21-1 on the regular season. You can catch the Knights in action again this upcoming Friday, February 3rd at 5 o'clock. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Aaron Thomas saying good afternoon, good evening, and good night.